Well, I lost the batteries for my camera. All the vacationing, I don't know where they went. But let me show you. We'll just start in on this. Hopefully the battery don't go dead. This is a biscuit cutter. These are biscuits. That's a biscuit. What these do is they hold this board with that board. So what you want to do when you start off, you get the two boards and you stick them together like so, where you want them. Then you draw a line through here. Now you use that line for your guide on the, let's see, right here. Okay, this comes down like so. Then you can get different degrees of cut on it. You can put, you know, anything you want. I just want that right there. So I lock that in right there. Now then, you change this to the different size of biscuits you want. Making sure you don't go less than half of the way through that biscuit and not too much more than half of the way through the biscuit. When you push this part right here out, see, you can see the motor, see that right there, the blade comes out. That's about perfect. I already got it set up. So it tells you right on the end of here, this is a DeWalt, they all probably pretty basically the same. Tells you right there what you're doing. Now what you want to do is you take this one right here and you can move it up. See that? And you can move it down. Because this line, you want it right in the middle of the board you're working on. So what I do is I set this on here, right where I want it, on my mark. That mark there is over here. Put it right on my mark. Then I get around here and you want to hold it nice and flat. You want to then you move that up or down to get into the middle. You can measure the middle if you want. I just eyeball it because the thing is, if I do this side and put a groove there for this biscuit, and I do this side the same way, they're all going to be in the exact same spot. So now then, let's just make some. I'm going to make all of these, and it'll probably be loud. So, and I'm going to use the new vacuum cleaner that you've seen in the other video. I'm not real happy with all the adapters it takes to make this thing work. That's how many adapters it takes. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not happy with that. But it is what it is. We'll get this over here. It's plugged in. We're going to fire that up. Then we're going to pull the trigger. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. We're going to pull the trigger. That's what it sounds like. This is more or less a little cutoff grinder is all it is, hooked up fancy. Yeah, it comes this way. And then I'm just going to pull that trigger and then I'm going to slide that into the board like so. I'm going to do it 3 times. So we're going to turn on the vacuum. Well, I'll tell you what, that vacuum cleaner did suck the dust up. There is no dust here at all. So now what I got to do is take this one off. Always use clamps to hold your work so they don't get loose from you. We're going to move it here. We're going to take this one. We're going to do the same thing with this one. We'll clamp it onto this little piece of work table here I got. I might use that for my speakers. Let's see what we got to do here. See if we can get a bite and not be in the way of the tool. I think I'll have to move them. I'm going to do this one, and then we'll have to move the tools. Move the clamps. Okay, let's do it again. That's how easy that is. Now we're going to glue these biscuits. I didn't get it quite in the middle, but that's okay, don't matter. It's the same as on that one. That's all that matters. I mean, yeah, should have been in the middle. Let me show you what this looks like. I'm going to bring the camera down for now, and then we got to get ready to, let's see. Okay, so you line your red line up on this with the line you put on your board. Then you make sure that's flat, right here. I'm holding it nice and square. Then you just slide that into the cut. You seen that part. Now I'm going to just glue it together. All right, let's see what we got here to make sure the biscuits all fit. These are number 10s. And you can set your biscuit cutter on number 10 and then they fit right in. Now we just see if this fits just like so, and it should fit perfect. Just like so. Perfecto. Now I'm going to get the glue and some other clamps, and we'll get her stuck together. Hang in there. All right, we got the glue on it. Put glue up on top of these, put glare there. Now we just put this together like this, put all the letters, all the lines together. It fits just like that. Now we clamp it. Now, if this was a cabinet or something, I'd be a lot more particular. But it's just going on there so I don't hit a nail or something with the saw blade. So we're just going to put this together like so. And that's how you use a little biscuit cutter. I'm sure some of you guys do it a lot different and a lot better. But if you've never used one before, that gives you a rough idea. Now that's going to all glue together. And then when the saw blade will come through right here, right up through here. It can go all the way up into here and still have meat to hold this all together. That's the point of this whole thing. Okay, did I get it all in the camera? I think I did. All right, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm not feeling good today. I went and got my shingle shots and my flu shots, and no, I didn't get the other one. Maybe next year. We'll see how that works out. That's it for this biscuit cutter, DeWalt. Well, as you can see, that project's done. And we're starting on the next project, but that'll hold it. I mean, it don't have to be, all it's got to do is keep the board together. It ain't real straight because I should have planed off this side and this side of this board to get a nice square foot. Mainly, it just holds the board together, like I've said, when the saw blade goes up too far. That's all it's for. Now what I'm doing, this is the next project right here. And I'll tell you about that in the next video. Nanu, 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 nanu. Subscribe, guys. Or follow. Or just leave me a comment. That's all you need to do, because you're probably already subscribed if you're watching this video.